Good morning to you. So please activate your videos and mute your mics.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. So what we were discussing in last class? So CO postings we started. And we are discussing about master data, cost center master data, correct? Yeah. Cost center deletion, cost center change, mass change, everything we discussed. Today we'll go with other master data. So activity types, put the heading activity type. So please note it down this definition. So unit in controlling area that classifies the activities performed in a cost center. For example, maintenance hours or maintenance cost center. Okay. So activity allocation purpose, we are going to use this one. You can write down one more point. It will be used to capture. It will be used to capture direct overhead costs related to product manufacturing. Direct overhead costs related to product manufacturing. So for this purpose, we are required to create a secondary cost elements with the 43 category. If you go to KA06, secondary cost element creation. GCOA is a controlling area. So 943001 0001. Labor activity cost. So 43. Next, 9,43 to mission activity cost. So you know that what is the labor hours? So the laborers are going to work in the manufacturing unit. So how many hours are they spending to do the manufacturing process? That's the labor hours. Mission hours means how many hours we are running the missions. Okay. So mission hours to produce that finished product. 24 by 7 you are running. Only 8 hours you are running. Two shifts are running. So what is the mission hour activity? Next, setup. Setup activity cost. So before going to start any your manufacturing process, so we need to do some setup activity. So you have to keep it everything ready to do the process. Say before starting my class in offline, so everything should be ready. AC should be on, systems should be ready, and chairs should be ready. You know, mic should be on. Okay, everything. So we will set up. Sudhakar will set up everything. So that's the setup activities. You will do only one time, first class only. So next classes no need to do that. Okay. So means how many products you are producing, there is no changes in my setup cost. But when it comes to labor and machine, it depends on quantity you are producing. Your labor hours will be increased, labor hour cost will be increased, machine cost will be increased. So it depends on how many products you are manufacturing. But setup will not be that. So setup cost will be there for one product also same cost, even 10,000 products also same cost, and even 1 lakh products also same cost will be there. Cost will not be vary for setup related. Okay. So cost elements are ready. Let's create a activity type. Create activity type. Path SAP menu. Accounting. Controlling. Cost center accounting. And master data. Activity type. Individual processing create. KL01 is a T code. KL01. ZLAB hours. So 1/4/2019 to 31/12/99. So labor activity hour. So cost center category is give star. Star stands for all. So activity hours HR, cost center category star. Star means for all cost center we can utilize this activity type. So activity type category is manual entry and manual allocation. You are giving manually the data, you are going to allocate manually. Just now we created a secondary cost element that we need to link it here. So that what are the costs related to this labor activity is going to be captured in the labor activity cost element. And when it comes to price indicator, so plan price based on activity. Plan price based on capacity. Okay, determined manually. So manually you are going to enter the price or how you want to determine. So plan price, price means what? Activity cost, plan activity cost divided by plan activity hours or quantity, you can say that. So that's the plan price. Suppose how many rupees they are paying to me, how many hours I am spending here. So let us assume so VTAP IT they are paying to me 50,000 rupees. So divided by number of hours I am spending. Okay. So now every day 5 hours I am spending, 5 hours into 26 days. So this is my IG Reddy hour cost. You understand my point? So what is the cost they are spending for me? Now how many hours I am spending in VTAP IT? So total cost per 1 month and number of hours I am spending. So divided by this, we'll get the plan price cost. Okay. So what is this activity and capacity? Capacity means I can teach 10 hours per day. That's my capacity. But I'm teaching only 5 hours. That is my activity. You got my point? So capacity is different, activity is different. Okay. So whether you want to calculate a plan price based on capacity or based on activity. So I can produce a machine with the 10,000 tons per day. That's the capacity of the machine. But I don't have that much demand. But I'm producing only 6,000 per day. That is the activity. Okay. So how many hours I'm spending for 6,000 quantity? That is activity. And what is the capacity of the machine? 10,000 quantity per day. That's the capacity of the machine. Okay. So better to go with always plan price automatically based on activity. So these things we'll discuss later. This is for actual, manual entry and manual calculation. And here also actual price based on activity. So maybe you can write down the formula for actual also. So I worked only 24 days and they paid only to me 48,500. So this is called actual activity cost and actual activity quantity. Okay, come back to the screen, note down this as it is. And copy the same. Mission hours and copy. Copy the same. And instead of labor, give the title mission. And this number, cost element number to be corrected. Secondary cost element number to be corrected. Setup activity cost. So 3 activities we created. So labor hours, mission hours, and setup hours. Okay. Simply you can write down this T codes. Change cast element, change activity type, KL02. Display activity type, KL03. Delete activity type, KL04. Display changes in activity type, KL05. I think I don't want to explain all these 3. So you want me to explain this, how to change, how to delete?
No, sir.
This is similar to same as like a cost center and cost element. Okay. So next, display multiple activity type, KL13. And delete multiple activity types, KL14. So just try this one when you're doing practicing. Still you have any doubts, then we can you can ask me the questions, okay, related to particular area, okay? Because this is repetition activities, okay? So how you done for cost element and cost center, the same way we can do changes, we can do deletion, we can do capturing of the changes in a particular master data. So next, activity groups. Create activity groups. Up to cost center accounting, same path. Select master data. Activity type group, create. Activity type group, create. KLH1. KLH1. So ZCOI underscore ACTY. Jindal activity types group. Jindal activity types group. Place the cursor in ACTY, click on activity type. Place the cursor in ACTY, click on activity type. So labor activity hours, mission activity hours, setup activity hours. That is for activity types. Next, SKF, statistical key figures. Statistical key figures. One more master data. So please note it down this definition. So use it to track quantities and values for operational activities designed, and this is for reporting for analysis purpose we use it. Basically, in overhead cost management will be used for allocation purpose. Suppose your electricity bill cost you want to allocate. So I am paying at corporate office level, but the electricity bill is not belongs to only corporate office. It is belongs to multiple departments. So it depends on each department consumption of units. So I want to allocate my cost. See, the consumption of electricity units is my SKF. So your canteen cost I want to allocate it for each department. So here number of employees based you are going to allocate your canteen cost because everybody using the canteen. The expenditure related to particular canteen, so I need to distribute to each department. So how we are going to distribute based on the number of employees. Like this, anything. Okay, if you have to capture it, we use SKF counters. Create statistical key figures. Path SAP menu. Accounting. Controlling. Cost center accounting. Master data. Statistical key figures. Individual processing create. KK01 is a T code. Individual processing create. So it is a fixed value, total value. You have two options. SKFs are two types. Fixed value means, so most of the cases same value will be there. Like rent. So it will not change every month. So once you fix it, the same rent will be continued in the next month until the rent increased or decreased. Until then, the same value will be there, fixed value. Total value is not like that. Total values means is keep on changing. So unit of measures, electricity units, it will not change. Every month, different units will be there. Okay. So that type of the things we call it as a total values. So what happens if you define any fixed SKF value? Suppose I mention April month 1600 unit, 600 rupees, 16,000 is my rent cost. A number of square feet. So building square feet based, I want to allocate my rent cost. Square feet will not change, na? So fixed. So whether it is in April month 16,000, May month 16,000 will be there. June month also 16,000 will be there. Means system will take, if you define for 1 month, even though you not define for next month, so it will take automatically the same month, same values it takes. The same values it will take it. This is fixed. But when it comes to total values, total value SKF. Total value means variable. Variable means it will keep on changing. So April month, one value will be there. May month, different value will be there. June month. So until you define the next value, it will not take by the system. Fixed not like that. 1 month if you define it, plan value. So if you are not defined, old value will be picked automatically. So please note down this example. Okay. So fixed SKF and total SKF. Done everyone? Everyone noted down this example? Okay. So now number of employees, say fixed. Number of square feet. FT2. It's a total. It's not fixed. It's fixed, sorry. Number of square feet is fixed. So next one more. So units consumed. units consumption. This is also total. So consumption units will be differ from month to month. Quantity sold. Number of products sold. Okay. So these are all the units of measures. This number of employees, number of square feet, number of products, number of produced, consumed. So here also write it down. Change SKF KK02. Display SKF KK03. Delete SKF KK03. The so change more multiple SKF KK2. Display multiple SKF KK3. Multiple display multiple SKF KAK3, KAK2, KAK3. So now let's create a groups, SKF groups. Create SKF groups. Statistical SKF. Up to cash and accounting same path. Select master data. Statistical key figure groups. Create. KBH1. GCOA underscore SKF group. And we can create subgroups also. Fixed. So number of square feet only the fixed group. This is the only one thing is fixed. So remaining all keep on changing. Same level. Variable.
Sir,
Yes.
another one question ZNOEMP employee.
That is also variable, na? Number of employees may retire and join, na? So number of employees may not be fixed. So the employees may change, or increase or decrease, retire. Month to month, number of employees may change. Same. So that's it about the master data.
Sir,
Okay, let us go for transaction data. Okay. So you can write down these two T codes. Change SKF groups, KBH2, display SKF group, KBH3. So now we'll talk about integration between all models, GL to CO, AP to CO, how it is integrated to AP to CO, AR to CO, and then MM integration with CO, SD integration with the CO, and finally asset accounting integration with the CO. So this we'll see tomorrow's class. So how it is integrated with all modules, we'll talk about tomorrow's class. So master data point of view, cost center accounting we covered.
సార్
Yes.
సార్ ఎల్ఎస్ఎండబ్ల్యూ అప్పుడు కాస్ట్ గ్రూప్ క్రియేట్ చేశాం కదా సార్ మొన్న ఎల్ఎస్ఎండబ్ల్యూ తో
కాస్ట్ సెంటర్ క్రియేట్ చేసాము.
ఆ ఎక్సెల్ షీట్ వాట్ ద నోట్ ప్యాడ్ కొద్దిగా మెయిల్ చేస్తారా సార్ అందరికి?
అది మీరు ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకోండమ్మా.
ఓకే
సో యూ ప్రిపేర్ ఇట్ నా.
ఓకే సార్ ఓకే
నేను ఇస్తే ఇంక మీరు ఏం ప్రిపేర్ చేస్తారు?
ఓకే సార్ ఓకే
సో యూ ప్రిపేర్ ఇట్.
ఓకే సార్ ఓకే సార్
Okay. If it is not possible, then I can explain.
ఓకే సార్.
Bye. Have a nice day to all.